Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be talking about everything March related. So everything that I got up to, movies, shows, books, crafts, new creations, projects, decks, you name it, okay? So the first thing, I'm going to start off just showing you briefly my journal because a lot of the information that I use is in my journal in order to keep track of. So this is essentially what my layout looked like. I'm using something new. I'm no longer using GoodNotes. I mean, I still have stuff in GoodNotes because it's a process of moving everything over, but I am starting to use Noteful instead of GoodNotes because it was $4.99. It was $4, sorry, I got an interruption, and 99 cents. And that was a one-time fee, not like a subscription or anything like that. And there's a lot more features that you can do in this. It's a matter of getting used to it because I'm really used to how GoodNotes works, but I do like that you can like take images and make them more transparent. You can create shapes and make them solid, make them opaque or more transparent. You can lock layers, all that kind of stuff. Now, I had created this in GoodNotes, so I just copied the whole thing and brought it over into this particular one. So I don't have, which you'll see, I don't have a lot of it all filled out because I didn't transfer it from the other one. I was just like, heck with that. So that was new in March. So one of the movies I watched was Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman, and it was all right. It was just all right. Let me just turn this on. I didn't think it was really anything special. It was really hard seeing her in that kind of dynamic. Would I even recommend it? Probably not. No. Another movie that I watched that just actually came to Netflix, and it's called The Life List. And that was really, really cute. A mother passed away, and she left her daughter. She found like her daughter's like note from when she was like 13, and it was like the things that she wanted to do or accomplish. And her mother thought that she just wasn't where her daughter wasn't happy and where she wanted to be in her life. So she essentially found that, and then at the will, because she was working for her mother who was successful and had a company, at the reading of her will, she pretty much fired her from her job there, which was the head of marketing, and said that she had a certain list that she needed to follow in order to get her inheritance. And so the list ensues, and she's going through the list, and it's really good. I very much enjoyed it, and I do recommend the movie. Another one that the hubby and I watched was called Electric State, and that was with Chris Pratt and the girl from Stranger Things. What is her name? Billy. I don't remember her name. I'll be inserting pictures for you guys. But that was like after computers had taken over, well, not taken over, but this was after like an Android battle or whatever, where they were like outlawed. Computers were like outlawed, or this girl's brother had died, and it was after this like little war thing, and like all of the robots or androids or AI technology, whatever you want to call it, they were all, what was left, the remnants of what was left over, they were all in like a different area of the earth. And this girl was in foster care because her brother, mother, and father all died. And so the brother came back kind of like in an android. His consciousness was transferred over into a robot and tracked her down. And the brother was trying to explain to her where to find him because they had his body. So he was like comatose, in a coma state. That's how pretty much they were keeping him alive. And the mainframe of all of, the technology was like in his brain. So that was pretty good. Another movie that I watched was called Aftermath. And this was a bunch of people that got stuck on a bridge. And they, like an insurgent group, came and blew up like a couple of different areas of the bridge, and they were holding the people that were on this area of the bridge hostage until, like the government or police or whatever met their demands. But it was really good. Really good. Another movie that I started to watch was Nosferatu, my husband and I honestly just could not get through it. I could not get past like all of her whining, honestly. Like, it was just really for me, it was just like really irritating. Yeah, I mean, the costumes were beautiful and stuff like that, but just like the wailing and all that, I just wasn't into it. And to be fair, I was doing something else too, so it was probably just irritating me, and I wasn't giving it the kind of attention that I should have. So I'll probably go back and maybe try watching it again, but actually giving it my attention, we'll see. So one of the shows that I'm loving, and it's so irritating watching it because I just really want Spencer and Alexandra to get home, and I want them to meet each other again. And if you've been watching this, you know exactly who I'm talking about, and that is 1923. It's the Yellowstone prequel, one of the prequel series to Yellowstone, the series. So, they're just trying to make it back to his, and I think is it Colorado? I can't remember, but oh my gosh, just every week, I can't wait to watch it, but they're just like holding me on the edge of my seat because it's one of those that, it gets released every week, and it's every Sunday, I believe. No, it's not. Yeah, maybe it is every Sunday. But I just can't wait for them to get back, and there's people dying in the show, and it's just, oh my gosh. Another one I'm watching that I really like is The Wheel of Time. That's on Prime, Amazon Prime. And this is the 3rd season, I believe. I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. Another one that I'm watching, and this is on Netflix, I think. That's House of David. Another one is Fallen. It's from the Fallen book. Now it's the series. I did see the movie several years ago and read the first couple of books. But this is the series based on the book. And this is also, maybe it's on Amazon. Maybe The House of David is on Amazon and Fallen is Amazon Prime. We also watched Running Point. That's with Kate Hudson. And she becomes the, CEO, I believe, of like a family's basketball team. And because her older brother ends up in rehab, who was the other CEO, but he steps down. And Kate Hudson becomes the person in charge of it. It's really good. I really liked it. And we just started watching Mobland, which is like two different families that are, I think it's English, but it could be like Scottish or Irish. I'm not sure. The accents are kind of throwing me off. So we've only watched like one episode thus far, and it's also with the guy from Venom. What's his name? Tom Hardy. He is the one of the main characters, and so is Pierce Brosnan, and what is her name? Damn it! I'll insert pictures, okay? So those are the shows. The books, I finished Iron Flame, which is by Rebecca Yarros. That it was the second book in the series. Gosh, what was the first one? I can't remember. Now I can't remember. Fourth Wing, the Fourth Wing series. And I've only got like 5 hours left on Onyx Storm, which is the third one in the series. That's the last one that's out right now. Gosh, I just love the series so much. I think it's so good. I'm listening to them, which I love. And I just love the main character. I love, well, the main female character, and I love the main male character. I love that they're dragon riders. I love that they have magical abilities, and you're always discovering new abilities that are coming on, and, you know, they're fighting other kinds of, like, other beings, and looking for different dragon tribes, and, oh, it's just really good. I just love it. Now, I do want to show you all the new decks. But before I do that, I'm also going to show you some of the new crafts and stuff, okay, and creations that I did in March. So, give me just a moment to grab those. Okay, so one of them is the Beltane Celebration Oracle cards. This completes the whole Wheel of the Year series that is now on my Make Playing cards. I have not done a walkthrough of this one yet. I'm just going to show you briefly this deck. But I will be doing a walkthrough as soon as I can. But here is just, I'll just show you, I'll read off a few of them. This is the backs. All right. Morning Dew. A fresh start awaits. Gather hope with the first light of day, and let that be your guide. Sacred Ashes. Honor what has passed from the ashes. New life emerges in fresh and wondrous ways. Stag's Path. Follow the trail of courage. The wild guides your instincts with keen insight and precision. We've got Honeybee Gifts and Blackbird Song. And see, it is definitely more animal based. There are people in it too, but it's just a stunning, stunning deck. And I am so grateful to have the series done. That's 8 of them now in the Wheel of the Year. It turned out so beautiful, and it is available on Make Playing Cards. I really do just have to get a walkthrough of it done and do some pairings, and also take some good pictures for the Make Playing Cards website. But it is on there. It's beautiful. I'm so happy with it. It's available in linen and in Superior Smooth. So that's one of the things. Another thing that I did make available on Make Playing Cards in March is the Gothic Tale Tarot. And oh my goodness, a lot of people have purchased it. I was really surprised, but a lot of people, when I showed my favorite decks that I'm working with, my top 11 favorite current decks, I'm sure I didn't do that in the right order, they seen this and they're just like, please make it available. So I made it available. The copy that you're going to get, I did mention this, is going to have a border. And so the border is very close to like the color on here, one of the colors on the back here. So if you want your copy to look like mine, you're going to have to cut it down. But some people have said that they don't mind the border, and it shows if you look at it on Make Playing Cards, you'll see what the border color is and all that and what the border looks like. And you just never know sometimes with the bleed zone, right? With the Make Playing Cards. But this is one that I made available, and I've had, I mean, I just really want to say thank you, because every month I'm getting more and more and more and more sales for all of my decks. And I'm seeing more and more walkthroughs, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, I really, really do. And then the last one that I also am so proud that I also released in March is my second edition of the Love of Spreads Oracle deck. And I know that people have not quite got theirs yet, but I've had quite a few people also order that. Thank you so much. These are kind of mixed up. Let me see if I can get to them and show you just some of them, although I do have a walkthrough already. But this is a mixture of both decks. Altogether, it's like, it is over 120 spreads altogether. But that's also because, not really counting those, but with counting the one card and the different ways that you can use one card, and that's with the first edition. This is also in the first edition. You have several different possible 3-card layouts. And then I think there's 117 individual spread cards, all different kinds. And so I have been really enjoying this. I did have a bag for it, and then I decided, no, I wanted to keep it in a special box that I got years ago, and it just fits perfectly in there, and it's right at my desk. It's always by my side so that I can just draw a card if I want and do another spread, because I love doing spreads. So those are the 3 things. Now I also want to show you, which I'll take some video of that and then just insert. So I just literally lit these. I mean, just for the first time lit them. I just got this new candelabra, and it's so gorgeous, and it's copper. Copper's my favorite metal. And I just thought it looked really good over in this little area. So I changed this around a little bit, and I changed the images. I bought some new images for my frames for up there. So I liked the crows. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. So let me stand back so you can see. That is that area. And my husband found these, actually. They're they're called vampire. So they bleed red, right? He thought that was so cool and that I might want that. So I'm like, okay, put them in the cart. I'll take them. But something else I want to show you that I worked on. So this is something that I got from Dollar Tree. It's just really light plastic, black. I asked my husband if he would please paint them all copper, because copper is my favorite color, right? Or my favorite metal. And then I put used glue and put a bunch of moss on them. Now I have another one here. I'm gonna put some moss on that. He painted that for me. That was black also. And then I have another one. I'm trying to go slowly. I have another one over there that says laugh. And it's like really high for me. So usually I have to have my husband get them for me, because he's much taller. He's like 6'1" and I'm like 5'3", right? But I'm also going to put a bunch of moss on that. So, and I did used to have a couple of them up there, but I have a, what do you call it? Like a garland, like this, sorry. Like this. Well, I have one coming for up there. So, and these, don't look, they're dusty, but these are wooden blinds. So I thought that having that up over the top would be really nice. And also, bum, 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 my husband changed my lights for me. So I do have the track lighting that I talked about. I have 3 over here and 3 over here. So I've got one that's aimed over in like an old mantle that we had downstairs that was in our basement. I had my husband put it up here when I did the room over. And so I've got one spotlight that's going there. I've got one spotlight that's going here. And another spotlight that's going there. So let me show you something. They're on dimmers, which he did that for me. Oh. Look at how bright it gets. So if I'm doing a craft and not recording, then I can, you know, I've got good lighting in here. But I can also dimmer it where it's going in the areas where I might need it. So, how cool is that? So, my husband really just spoils me, right? I am so grateful. So, that is everything, guys. All of the new decks and stuff that came in March. And, oh my goodness, it was a lot. So, here is one of them. I like this deck. I found this on Amazon. And it goes right on through each of the Sabbats. So there's this many. So Samhain, Ritual for Departed Souls, Scrying, Plants for Samhain, Crystals for Samhain, and New Year's Spell. And then we've got Winter Solstice. So it is literally going through each one of the Sabbats or the Wheel of the Year. And it has several cards for each one, like the plants and crystals and rituals and, you know, pertaining to what that particular Sabbat qualities are, right? So, all through the year. I thought that was pretty cool. It was very inexpensive. And I believe I got this at the beginning of March. And as I said, it's just the Witch's Year, Modern Magic in 52 cards by Clave Gogerty or Claire Gogerty. Yeah. So, let's start off with the stuff that I got in from Kickstarter, the Chibi Tarot. This is only one of them. Now, I am doing a chibi giveaway with this size deck, the bag, and the cloth. That was only for my paid members. For the paid members that were Patreon members in the month of March. And so I actually have to do the drawing for that today, sometime later today, so that I can let everybody in the Patreon know who won that. And oh my gosh, you guys, I just started my Patreon in the month of the end of February, and I've already got 30 Patreon members. Now, not all of those are paid members. I got about 12 paid members and then about 18 free members. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness gracious. I am enjoying that atmosphere over there. And I released in the month of March 10 videos for Patreon. And then in February, the end of February, I released, 5 videos maybe? So in such a short period of time, I already have quite a bit over there. And there's more coming. I feel like I can release more of other things that I just don't have the space for on this particular channel. So, but this is so cute. Oh my gosh. I want to show you how good this shuffles also. It is just the cutest deck ever. I think it is the cutest, literally cutest tarot deck I have ever seen in my life. Love those backs. Those are fabulous. These little characters are so sweet. The cardstock is awesome. There is no pain in that shuffle at all. No pain whatsoever. There's like hardly any resistance. It's just a beautiful shuffle. It's a beautiful deck. I am in love with it. So this is one of the decks that I got in March. So 2 other decks that I got in from Kickstarter in March are, these are the Rosewood Tarot. This is the book. The book is gorgeous. And it's for, is it for both or is this just one of them? I haven't even looked through this if I'm being honest. I think this is the night version. Yeah, I think that's for the night version. Okay, but anyways, this one is the night version and this is the day version. And this one's still in order. This one's not. Absolutely stunning. But it's really difficult rose petal. I still have not started the soaping process, but I want to. But because I've got so much going on with this month in the organizing and taking stock of everything that I have, I finished going through and inputting, which I will show you, all of the decks that I have in my inventory. All the decks that I have, period. And so I did get them all into my collection journal, which I'll show you here in a second. But I also went through last night. Today is actually April 1st when I'm recording this. But I went through last night and I took, 1 second. Okay, so I'll just show you. Last night I went through and I started marking all of the decks that are going to be going goodbye in my collection. Because I did my first week, right? And now, before I even move on to the second week's work, which I'm going to be trying to start that today, if I can. But I ended up with this many pages. Just showing you quickly. 2 7s because I had to make it 2 extra pages because of how many decks I have. It wasn't even big enough for this one. I had to expand it. So I ended up with probably, from what I can tell, about 112 decks that are going to be leaving my collection. Now the hard part is actually letting them go. So I can imagine like this. Let me show you. Okay, like I'm handing it off to somebody and they're trying to take it and I'm like still holding on to it. We'll see, right? We'll see. So anyways, now let's look at the decks that I purchased in March. So I purchased the Color Mage Oracle. I'm pretty sure that this was March. I don't think it was February. It could have been, but I don't think so. I think that this deck is so cool. And I wanted it for a really long time. I watched it and just finally just said, okay, I'm going to do it. March was a big month. Wait till you see all the decks. There's a lot of decks. I hope you have a drink or something. Or a snack, maybe. Or watch me in, like, double time, you know. You're just here for the decks, right? I gotcha. I feel you. So, I got this one. It's beautiful. I love working with color. And the beautiful thing is, if you're working with a deck that is certain color, you can pull out all those colors and only work with that particular set of colors. Like in a pairing, right? I think that actually, I mean, like, why not? Who says that you can or can't, right? So, another one. This was a Valentine's Day gift. Oops. This is the Stone and Shadow Oracle, which it is just gorgeous. And probably, I mean, I know like 2 weeks ago it was my favorite deck. And it might still be my current favorite. It's in between that and my Love of Spreads Oracle, the 2nd edition, because I've been doing a lot of spreads from that as well. So that was another one that I purchased. Another one that I purchased in March, I seen this with a pairing, and I can't remember where I seen it. Gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't remember where I seen it. Somebody was doing a pairing with this and the Witch's Wisdom. And I've never had the Witch's Wisdom tarot either, and I ordered that. I ordered them both at the same time, but the other one is not in. For some reason, that's held up until like the end of the first week of April. So, but I got this a few days ago, the end of March. But it is so gorgeous. And when I seen the pairings, and damn it, I wished I remembered who I seen the pairings on. Was it Simply Han? Was it... Okay, sorry, my husband came in. He's off today. It was either Simply Han, or it could have also been The State of Grace, Justine. Maybe I seen it on her channel. I don't remember. But I ordered both of them right then and there because I thought that they were so gorgeous. So, but that is included in the number. I already included that. And also, I also bought in March, although they have not arrived yet, is the Dreadful Oracle by my bestie Courtney. It is gorgeous. It's going to go so good with my A Gothic Tale Tarot. I mean, it's like they were created at the same time to work in conjunction with each other. It's so perfect. I can't wait for that. And I also got the new tarot deck from Chanel. I've got that coming also. It just has not arrived yet. You know, it seems like Make Playing Cards takes forever because both of those are available on Make Playing Cards. So I also have to leave space for those walkthroughs on my channel because, of course, I want to support my friends who are always supporting me as well, which I appreciate. But this deck is so gorgeous. And this is the Shamanic Medicine. So I also got this the very end of March. So another one that I purchased, or should I say a couple more that I purchased in March, is the Galactic Star. I seen this for the first time over on Selena's channel, the Essence of the Moon. And I did put this back in order because I've got to do a full walkthrough. I'm going to do the walkthrough over for the free Patreon members. So I did put this back in order, but oh, it is so gorgeous. And I just used this for another one of the free videos that I did over on my Patreon, which was the tarot spread, the Alien Invasion tarot spread from my 2nd edition. And I also did another one, the clairvoyant spread. And although I didn't use this for the clairvoyant spread, but I love this deck so much. It is so excellent. And then I also seen, I believe I seen this for the first time on Tony's channel. Antoinette Tarot and Tarot and Jewelry. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And then I thought, these two, I bet you these two will pair beautifully together. Galactic Star Tarot and the Cosmic Crossroads. Right? I think that they will look super cool. So that's one of them that I'm going to probably pair with this one for the Patreon video. But yes, another one that I got in March. I just love the cosmic feel to it. I liked the keywords. The artwork was really beautiful. And I like that it is an oracle that is the size of a tarot. I am all about that. I want decks that I can easily work with, you know. So, a couple other ones that I got off of Amazon in March are the Angel Numbers Oracle cards. And this is Blossoms of Wisdom Oracle cards. This one does come with a guidebook, I guess. I love that these are both, like I said, Oracle decks that are the size of, these are the backs, beautiful, tarot deck. So these are all numbers, obviously, synchronicity numbers. And then we have the florals. And I think both of these were like $16.99, I think. So, and what do the bags look like with this? Oh, yeah. These are the bags. And this one has, I think, 60 cards. Oh, 56 cards. And this one has, maybe around the same. I don't know. I don't think it shows. But I love synchronicity numbers, and I love floral artwork. So I seen those, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you got me. And the price point, I mean, it's just really good, right? Look at the artwork. That is so beautiful. Ancestor. I mean, these are really good. Karma, warning, judgment, success, knowledge, friendship, spirit guides, progress, justice. I just love it. I'm all about that. I'm all about both of these things. So those were a couple other decks that I got. And I believe this is the last one that I personally purchased in March. And that is the Hexen 2.0 Tarot. And I just love this deck. I think it is so friggin' cool. It says on the back, it says, this visionary cybernetic oracle offers the secret key to our technocultural world. After a decade out of print, this rare tarot deck, renowned for its unique vision and prophetic themes, returns in a highly anticipated new edition. The Hexen 2.0 Tarot features 78 alchemical drawings that depict the interconnected histories of the computer and the internet, cybernetics, and the counterculture, science fiction and scientific projections of the future, government and military research programs, social engineering, and ideas of the control society. These are presented alongside diverse philosophical, literary, and political responses to the advance of technology, including the claims of anarcho-primitivism, whatever. Big words. But these are so cool. I got this on Amazon also. This one, I thought this would be really fun to do because I want to do some private, and I've already had quite a few people tell me that they wanted to do it. So I want to try and make time in all the spring cleaning that we're going to be doing this month, also for a private couple of just like crime parties, crime and conspiracy parties. And I thought that this could be a really fun deck in order to use with that as well. So it's just a matter of finding the time. I was thinking like a Zoom call or something, just a private Zoom call. It never airs or anything like that. It's just for us to get together and just have some fun with some of our decks and solve some mysteries, or, you know, solve some crimes, not real crimes, maybe make up some crimes with our decks and just have some fun. Just a way to unwind a little bit. So that is something I definitely want to get up to this month of April as well, along with the cleaning. All right, and I also bought this. You know I love spreads, right? I have several spreads books. I love working with different spreads, and it's 111 oracle spreads for every day. How could I not, right? I had to. How funny to state or go spread. I mean, I just made something like this for the, you know, cleaning. So like for the third week in the spring cleaning. So whether or not your decks are going to stay or go, it's a little bit different, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So now I did get several decks in for review. So I'm just going to start showing you. Okay, so this first one that I showed, this I didn't get in for review, the deck itself. I got it in with the Witch's Roots box. And so I did do a walkthrough of it right along with the Witch's Roots. It's just, it hasn't aired yet. But it is such a cool deck. Oh my gosh. And I love that the meanings are on the backs here. The Cicada Christ. Your true purpose motivates your heart, generating a willingness to tackle all obstacles, fears, and doubts in order to live it. Hidden terrors may arise as secret yearnings become conscious, yet your courageous honesty effortlessly magnetizes divine assistance to protect the path and reveal the way. Acknowledge the deep desires of your heart. You have it within you to attain your destiny. Timing, even delays, are working to your benefit. Loves it. So this was one that I got, and I did do a walkthrough, like I said, of this right along with my Witch's Roots box. So essentially, I did get it in for review, but it was in via, you know, the Witch's Roots box. Sorry, taking a drink. All right. So another thing that I already did a walkthrough, and you guys seen it. I got the little mushrooms deck. And I think that I got this the beginning of March, if I remember right. I do believe that the walkthrough went out in March. This is such an adorable deck. I love it so stinking much. So much. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Is the perfect little deck. Another one that I got in for review in March is the Magic Maker's Tarot. This is by Paulina Fay. I did do the walkthrough and pairings of this already as well. It just hasn't aired yet. This is such a pretty, pretty deck. I don't have a lot of things that I could pair this with. I don't even remember what I paired it with. I've already uploaded it and everything to YouTube. I just haven't had the opportunity yet to share it, but it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous deck. I love the size. I love the way it shuffles. Everything. So that's another deck that I got in for review. Another one that I got in for review is the Tempest Tarot or Tempest Tarot deck. This, I've already also done the walkthrough. I'm not a tuck box fan, but this is a high quality, thick tuck box. So I'm going to keep it in this. I actually like this tuck box. Never thought that those words would be coming out of my mouth. Okay. But this deck is so pretty. I love the nautical theme. I love maps. It's a win-win. I love even the back so much. I used to have a nautical theme in my house many years ago. My other house. But I think that this is so cool. I love the theme, everything. Yes, so that's another one. Be looking out for that review. But that is yet another one that I got in March. Another one I got in March is the Cat Mythos and Magic Oracle. And did the walkthrough of this in March, I believe. It is so cute. And it goes so beautifully with the catacorn. So cute. So that's yet another one. Another one that I got is the Rune Magic Oracle deck. And I already did the walkthrough of this as well. Again, I'm not a fan of tuck boxes. However, I mean, this is not nearly as thick, okay, but it does fit in here nicely. It's part of the, I like all the packaging of this. It looks just like a regular book on your shelves if you wanted to. And it's a small tuck box because there's only, what, 24 cards? I think so. I love the cards. I think the book is phenomenal. I would have liked it better if they were matte instead of glossy, but they are like a different kind of glossy, which, I mean, you are seeing a little bit of shine when I go like that from my side light over here, but gorgeous. Book, love the book. I love that these have the 3 keywords and that it's like separated into like a different area, showing the keywords easily. I'm just trying to get this back. There we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is even raised. I mean, it's just stunning presentation. Just beautiful. And for me, in my room, I think having my decks out is beautiful. So when I have a deck that is this gorgeous, I just want to put it on my shelf up like that so everyone can see it. So, I'm going to. So, another one that was sent to me for review in March is the Calic cards. And this system, which I went through and recorded what card it was for each week, the date. Because I have started using them in my planner, which I might show you. It just depends on how long this video is becoming. But that was just to hold my place. These are so cool. I love these backs so much. I love the gilding. I love the size of the cards. I love that they represent the seasons and down to the week. So, and how they're like, you read it like sentences, you know, so 2 or more cards creating like phrases and or sentences. I mean, essentially, you can do like whole paragraphs with like the different big spreads that they have. But like for today, right now, we are in the 13th card. Tomorrow starts, so I think that's the cocoon. Yes, right now we are in the cocoon. So tomorrow starts this one, which is the Hulda, I think that's what it's called. So that starts tomorrow. But this is a really cool system. I am very much enjoying learning more about it and how to read with it. Really, I like having to decipher stuff because it's like a buried treasure. And then another one that I got in for review that you guys have not seen yet is, this is coming to Kickstarter in May. And this is the Phantom Deluxe, the Phantom Tarot, which is just absolutely stunning. This is just a prototype, but it is like a gorgeous prototype. I'm just going to show you a few. But it also came with the guidebook. If I can get all these out here. Oh, come on. Okay. And then it came with also an oracle, which I have already done the walkthrough. I have not, it's not aired yet. Oops. Might help if I put them the right way up, right? Look at these. These are so cool. The little bells and whistles, whatever extras that are going to be coming with it. Well, I mean, they're not on this that I know of. Although, or there might be other stuff added or perfected in the final versions. I love that it's like holographic. There's something else special about it, but be expecting a full walkthrough of these. It's got some sort of technology or something, I think, with it. I can't remember what it was called, but I did mention it in the walkthrough of these. And give you a link and all that where to go over for the pre-launch page. But it's so cool. It's very space-agey and cosmic and yes, futuristic. And I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. All right, let's see what else we got. Something else I wanted to share with you is that, one of my new fast friends that I just clicked with so incredibly, and she is going to be a channel that I'm mentioning. I have a list of, I have a list of about 13 channels that I'm going to be mentioning also, that for you to please go and check them out. These are all a little bit smaller channels, and it's supposed to be the witchy tag, and I can't remember, like 13 witches, something like that, that Debby over at Debbie's Witchy Vlog created. And just because of the amount of like review decks and review items and the spring cleaning that I have, I've decided to add those right into this particular video. So I'm going to be putting links to all of their channels down below, and I'm going to mention them for you to please go and check them out and give them some support. They are some new up and coming channels, or some are just, they've been around for a little bit, but they definitely deserve to be growing more than what, you know, than where they're at right now at this moment. But anyway, she sent me a couple of different decks. She's such a sweetheart. The Adventure Tarot. I'm just going to show you briefly. That's how it's gilded. Isn't that cute? So she sent me this. Because she is such a sweetheart. She also sent me this, the Wandering Heart deck. And I think that these two look really good together. Lovely pairing. Love it. Great messages. And then, oops, she also sent me, I don't need to read that. But she also sent me some calendula, which I love. I actually have a lot of calendula because it is one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites, and I love the smell of it. I love using it in my different incenses, but it is such a great botanical from the marigold family, and it's great for confidence and bringing light to certain things and just like goodness and joy. It is like the sun. Think of the sun, right? So I love calendula. So she sent me quite a bit of calendula, which heck yeah, I'll use it. I will most definitely use it. Sprinkling it in my, yeah, there we go. Put it right in my candle. Maybe put a drop of, hang on, put a little bit of heart dyed oil. Drop it right in there too. Yes, there we go. Let me do this. Oh, that smells so good. Yeah, my hands can always use more oil. So she also sent me some organically grown Wild Roots Farm Tondo Pumpkin, American Tondo Pumpkin. So some very cool pumpkin seeds. That's very cool. And she also did make an oil, and she sent that over, but I have that upstairs. I forgot to bring it down, but I've been using it. It's a bigger bottle of it, and it's for transmutation, and it is so good. It's so soothing for the skin. I absolutely love it. But some stickers. How cute are these? Oh, look at that. She is such a generous lady. I love her. Oh my goodness. My sister from another mister. Okay, so I do have my March envelope. I did this one upside down. Put it in upside down, created it upside down. But let's see what my actual March cards were. Ace of Pentacles, Death, oh my gosh, transformation, right? Sacred Ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. Oh. Humility. And ancestral warmth. Oh. So I've got to read into that, but wow. Frida Kahlo. Murasaki Shikabue. Very cool. I actually am enjoying reflecting on the cards rather than drawing them ahead of time. So I will say that in my practice, I did not do a big practice this month because of everything else that I had going on. So these are the channels that I want to mention really quick. The 13 different channels, okay? Alicia, Witchcrafter. She does walkthroughs and of like unboxings of boxes and stuff, witchy boxes. And she's also joined up with another lady, Sassy. I'm following her too. I can't remember her channel name offhand. But they do like making like candles and all different kinds of stuff. She's a new one that I just started watching. I'm really enjoying her channel. It's smaller. Please go and show her some loving. Then there is Elizabeth from The More Intuitive Me. She's a beautiful lady. She does wonderful readings. And she does great spreads, and she's got a beautiful practice that she shares and does live readings also. And she's been also going on other people's channels and doing readings with them as well. So I will put a link down below to her. I'll put a link down below to all of these. Please go and check them out. Marie France. She is a newer one. I don't think she's got that many videos either. She just came into the community. So please go and show her some love. Hers is more tarot based. Most of these are, well, they're in between like tarot and witchy. Okay. It's just the people that I watch. Then there's Mystical Misty. She's got 2 channels, 1 and 2. One is more crafty related, and she is such a crafty, beautiful lady. And then another one is more tarot related, and she's been really joining in with a lot of the monthly collaborations. Both of her channels are a little bit on the smaller side. They're growing, but they're smaller. So, and she's just a wonderful lady. Please go and give her some support. And then there's, of course, Selena. Selena's growing like crazy. She's been all over, and I love it. She is just so full of energy, and she's just so intelligent. The stuff that she's been releasing on her channel has just been outstanding, and go and check her out. She is going places, most definitely. I just love her. And that's Essence of the Moon. And then Lady Blind Wolf, April. She does some really good, deep research. I know some of it can be very dark and hard to listen to sometimes, but if you can get beyond that, it is very deep research. I don't always agree with everything that she says, but she deserves a voice just like everybody else does, so please go and show her some support. Tammy Pie. Tammy Pie, oh my goodness gracious, Tammy Pie. She should have a much larger channel, okay? The way that she loves her tarot and talks about her tarot, it is a beautiful thing, okay? I could listen to her forever, and the expressions, and she's got such a great sense of humor. She's just a very, she's a beautiful lady, and she's been doing tarot for a long time, and she has a beautiful collection, and she knows so much about the tarot scene, like artists, people that she follows and stuff. And she's doing a lot of these March Madness. I just can't keep up with all the videos. That's the problem. It's just too much, but I try to when I can. But she's been doing a lot of like the March Madness battling with instead of like Battle of the Bands, it's like Battle of the Decks, and then there's like semifinals that are coming up and all that. It's fun, but so go and check her out. Mary from Gently Living Out Loud. Please, she is a newer one as well. I don't think she's got that many videos out yet. And Hers, I believe, is also more tarot related. Like I said, the majority of these are tarot related. Please go and check her out. Lila, Tapestry of the Unseen. Lots of walkthroughs, lots of good material. Also a smaller channel. I love her personality. She's got a beautiful voice. Please go and give her some YouTube lovin'. Another small channel that is very new to me. It's Frost and Forest, and that's JD. Please go and give her some lovin'. Carolina, Aquarius Tarot Adventure. She has been on the tarot scene for quite some time, really more in the supportive role of watching, and now she just started her channel, and she's starting it with a bang too, also with really great stuff. She's only got a few videos so far, but go and check them out. Give her some support. She's definitely been there for a lot of people. I've seen her in the comments of a lot of people's channels, so let's give her the same kind of support, please. Justine's also new to me. I think I just found her through the my top 11 current favorite decks tag. And I am loving her stuff as well. Beautiful lady. I like what she's talking about, mainly tarot that I've seen thus far. And she's got a very small channel. I think she just started as well. So let's show her some support. And then Sonia. I know that Sonia's had a few different channels. And she started again with Sonia Kimball. And she's got a smaller channel because she has started them and stopped a few times. But give her some love. And she is so incredibly researched, and you can tell how much she loves her practice, and she's so creative. Oh my goodness. The woman just oozes creativity. I think she's got a Etsy shop. Check her out. She does thrifting and buys things even like at Dollar Tree, and then turns them into just gorgeous items that she either sells or that she keeps for herself or she gives as gifts. She's always got stuff around the holidays also of showing the different crafts that she does. Beautiful lady, beautiful content. I'm going to put a link down below to all of these, so please go and check them out. And I'm not going to be doing a giveaway this month also, just because we are going to be doing the trade every Thursday this month. Also, because I don't know if some of the decks that I'm not going to be holding on to, because I think I've got like around 112 decks that I'm going to be that are going to be leaving my collection. So some of those might go into giveaways. So I'm not going to do a giveaway like this. There might be another giveaway. I just don't know yet until after, because it's what I'm doing is like all consuming this month. Plus I'm also working on my Book of Shadows, and I want to get at least, a few more cards, if not more than that, done in April. So besides this work, that is like my main focus for April. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And Soli says hi. Love you guys. Yes, he's my lover, baby. And I hope you guys had a wonderful March as well. And I look forward to seeing what you got up into March. So thank you for spending this time, and I'm sending you love always.